doing today? Yes, today I am doing some more of this beautiful turtle. About 6 minutes. Yeah. It does take layers, guys, because you have to do it a certain way. And I added a little bit of cuteness to this, hopefully. I'm trying to get the darkness in it again. Not sure which one it was. I think it was blue to violet, I think it was. About that much. And it just goes really close. And there's 2 people watching. That's awesome. Let me check the chat. Let me check the chat. Chat. Hi, Robert. Hi, Palmy. Hi, Audie. So, yeah, I'm a little bit ahead of you guys in a way due to the fact that I am I wanted to test something out. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I wanted to test something out. Wanted to see if this thing would actually look good. So what I'm doing now is mixing all this up. Now my husband will be doing the commentating, I promise. But right now I'm just trying to get it so it's nice and thick and looking good, and it's gonna have some copper in it, and it's gonna look really, really snazzy. I did some major work on it just to test something out because I know I should have probably done it in front of you guys, but oh, that was interesting. Okay. So that's what I'm doing right now. Testing the waters. Muddying the waters, I guess you can say, sort of. It's muddying the waters. But it'll look really good when it's all done, I promise. I'll try and make it look really good. No, dear. Thank you, dear. I have to move this out of the way. I don't want any on me, if that makes sense. When you're working with resin, you do not, repeat, do not want anything on you. That's why I'm doing it so diligently and softly and carefully and hoping it all turns out in the long run. Because when you're working with resin, it is very, very cantankerous. It can be. It can be very, very cantankerous. Palmy, we are still having a heck of a time trying to find something. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, it's supposed to be a turtle. I'm not sure if it's showing up or not. It's supposed to be a turtle. And I'm trying to make it really unique. And, you know, it's also going to have some, not glow in the dark, but what's the word I'm trying to find here? But your commentary will be coming, I promise. Yeah, I came on a little early for him. Little. Not a whole lot, because it's only exactly 9 o'clock.
Isn't that what they say? If you're going to be late, bring the boss coffee. So it's there, or would you prefer somewhere else there?
That's fine. You can hand it to me. Well, let me move these, because I can actually have room. You remember I said... Okay, thank you. You remember I said something along the lines of something a while back? Oh, this is...
Yes, indisputably, you said something about something. Guaranteed.
Thank you, dear.
No worries, dear. Here to back you up.
I hope this really does turn out okay. I'm really nervous, guys. Hun, can you turn on the light too and shut the door when you come in? Good. Guys, I have a new measuring instrument. Yes, a new measuring instrument. Ooh, sorry. So this is the turtle. It's not 100% done, but it has the main. I wanted this part right here. As long as the focus is on that part here, I'll bring it down so you can see it. Gives you an idea of the focus I'm looking at. That's my hope. No, I'm not sure it's going to turn out that way. Resin works any way that it wants. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to bring out that green outward a little bit with none other than a toothpick. So this green goes outward, 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 outward. Just to give it a little bit of a oomph. Not sure if it'll work out. I mean, this is a beautiful, it is going to be a beautiful tray. A little bit off a little bit, but you can't help where resin pours or how resin works. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm pretty pleased with it. So what we'll do next is, after this is completely dry, which takes about 48 hours due to the fact that it is a bigger... And if you're wondering what I'm shaking onto it a little bit, it's called Bubble Buster. So I now have something to bust those bubbles without using a whatever I'm trying to think of. No, it's not UV light.
A tiny little nano machine designed to just run around and bust bubbles?
No.
Well, let's make one.
Your turn.
I know, I've got something on my foot.
Ow.
I don't know why it's in my foot, it's right down my boot.
What is it?
I don't know, it's probably part of the boot. That's what happens. Anyone else own Ugg boots besides us?
I'm really happy you guys like it. It's actually a platter. What my next goal is to make this completely white on the very top. Like completely white at the very top, because when you turn it over, you're going to see the cool designs, I think. I hope. I really hope.
We pray.
I pray.
Oh, now I gotta what am I gonna do about this?
As you can tell, it's
oh.
Am I gonna see the cool designs? Maybe. Maybe. Why can't the pool designs be on the bottom?
I don't know. Why can't they?
I don't know.
You could have done like all white first and then done the pour.
Or I could do clear, all clear.
All clear.
All clear.
Yep. Sound the all clear. The bombs have stopped falling. All right.
Oh, I'm so good.
I cannot possibly get closer at this
Heat
stage.
gun? I have a heat gun, yes, but my heat gun, it makes really weird noises.
I'm gonna shuffle you across.
Oh, hand me the bubble buster, baby.
I shall in like 2 minutes.
Yeah. And then we're gonna work on a couple of other things.
Are we? Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. I'm not gonna work on anything. I'm just gonna sit here and talk. We got lots of people in here.
We do?
Yeah, we got. Well, people said hi to Nicole, hi to Rachel. There's Oddie. There's Robert.
Yeah.
That's it that I can see.
Okay, beside you is my UV resin. On the bottom of the floor is something I use for drying UV resin.
Drying UV resin.
Yes.
Is there?
Yes.
What's it doing down there?
Don't ask.
Okay.
Don't ask, and then I don't have to kill you.
Oh, goodness me. Violence. Violence and threats of violence. And the really scary thing is I'm the mean one. She's being nice.
Oh yeah, I'm being very, very nice.
Why is there all the... Look, can you take some of this stuff out?
What stuff?
Okay, I'm going to pass this to you.
What? Yeah, I can throw that out.
And this.
Yeah, I can throw that out. Hand me the other one.
Where?
Over there. Right
Oh,
beside
there.
the resin. Keep them entertained then.
Ha! Easier said than done. This is a very sophisticated crowd. You can't just tell, jokes about bodily functions or something, expect to get a laugh like you can with 3-year-olds. At least, most of the time. Look at that, staring at a blank screen. How are you supposed to entertain people with a completely blank screen? That's not going to work. I'm going to move something across in front of it.
What do you mean?
Now, there's a stirring stick there. Can I stare at the stirring stick while it's not doing anything? There's nothing to stir. There's nothing to do. There's a cup of coffee out of range over there. I'm not going to move the camera. That gets me into trouble. So all I can do is sit here and talk about my day. You know what my day is going to be like? Is anybody in here know how to set up a chart of accounts? Raise your hand, please. Oh, look. It's Rachel.
Yeah, what does Rachel have to say?
She said, "What the heck, Jeff?" It's because I put a stirring stick over in front of the camera.
Maybe she said, "What the heck?" because you were trying to get something else.
I'm not trying to do anything else. I was just making sure that the place is... I was going to say clean and tidy, but I'm just going to go for clean at this stage. Tidy's just a little bit too much to ask for. I mean, there's a rubber band on the floor under your desk.
Leave it there.
Well, obviously it's serving a purpose there. Yes, so I suppose I will leave it.
Not the right color.
Uh-huh. What's not the right color? How can you say it's not the right color? Somebody made that color specifically for you for something there, and now you're saying it's not the right color.
Not for what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Very particular.
No, that's not
No,
the right color.
not the right. You've got like 15, 16 colors in one of those boxes, and not one of them is the right color. What is the right color?
Not the right color.
Oh, come on. Give me a clue. Is it in the rainbow? Please tell me at least it's in the rainbow.
Pink eyes.
Oh, you're looking for pink eyes. Or you found pink eyes and you've decided suddenly that that is the right color since you can't find the other color.
No.
No?
Pink eyes.
Pink?
Don't have the blue.
Pink eyes.
Right. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out what color eyes to do for this
Uh-huh.
critter right here.
Oh, okay. This critter.
Critter.
That critter. That could have the big scary Leviathan
Yeah.
is going to get cute pink eyes.
No, it's not.
What? It's not?
No, it's not.
It's not big and scary, or it's not going to get cute pink eyes? Uh-huh. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Virgos.
Aha! We've had a blowout, ladies and gentlemen. There's a little bit of action.
Not a blowout.
A little bit of action down the.
Virgos, no.
You said we didn't have a blowout, and then you changed your mind real quick.
Oh, Virgos.
I think that's upside down, Miss Jane.
Yeah, thank you for telling me that.
I'm not telling you that. I'm telling them that.
Mm.
They didn't know. Why don't you just click it back together and turn the whole thing the right way up?
I can't because something fell out. That's why I said
Oh, something fell out. Lots of things fell out.
don't. Don't be bad. In there is something for me, please.
What are we after?
Oh, something called. Let's see. Please don't move.
I didn't do nothing.
Wrong one.
Oops, upside down. Ah!
Virgos!
Fail.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to put this on the floor where it should have been in the first place.
Yes, crystals down. Crystals down, guys.
Uh-huh.
Crystals down.
Houston, we have a problem.
Houston, we don't have a problem. I'm trying to find something. Not that. Where is it? Oh, there they are.
Are you looking for your little vacuum cleaner or something?
No.
No?
No, I'm never touching that vacuum cleaner in here.
You could find way too much. Okay, well, I guess this is going back since it's not needed for anything at this stage.
So, I dropped some of my drills.
Mm-hmm.
I know it sounds funny that I would make a big deal about drills in a diamond painting, not diamond painting, but in a
resin pour.
Resin pour.
You used the M word. You said Murgles, I heard you.
Yeah, I said
Don't
Murgles.
deny it.
I said Murgles, and yeah.
Oh, you used the B word as well?
I did say Burgles.
Uh-huh.
Ask them.
They were listening.
Yes.
At least I hope they were listening. Otherwise, if no one's listening, I'm sitting here rather talking for no particular purpose. I'm going to have a cup of tea. Maybe a sip of my cup of tea, actually.
I can't believe I did this backwards.
Possibly Houston will not help. That's true. Look, just in case they will, can somebody please patch us through? I'd like to speak to whoever's the head of NASA about the situation, if you don't mind. I don't know what the number is, and I can't look it up at this stage. So if somebody could look up the number for NASA, please, and patch me through, and maybe they can help.
It's all fixed.
Oh, no, scratch that. It's done. We're good. No need to involve the professionals. Us talented amateurs have got this figured out. What?
What?
I'm just wondering why you're doing it that way.
Because I have to turn them.
I guess they won't just go straight back in, huh?
Now, I'm thinking these pink eyes fit.
Mm-hmm.
If
Oh,
they
they'll fit. Let's make them fit. If the mold's not big enough, let's adjust the size of the mold.
No, it has to be smaller.
It has to?
It has to
Oh,
be
come on. You can't
smaller.
have a bug-eyed, pink-eyed Leviathan?
No.
I bet nobody teases him for long.
Maybe this one.
Like, imagine like, you've got this humongous, monster, seagoing dragon thing in front of you. You go, you got pink eyes that are way too big for your body. Oh, you flamed the breath at me? Well, I guess that's bad. Nobody laughs at Leviathans, even if they do have pink eyes.
Okay,
Trust
so
me.
what I'm doing, guys, first, before I go any further with this resin pour, is I'm putting the eyes in so I can actually...
Uh-huh. Yep, definitely put the eyes in.
To make something.
Are you? Well, thank goodness for that. I'm glad you're going to make something, because if you were going to make absolutely nothing, there would be nothing for me to commentate on. And we'd just sit here twiddling our thumbs.
So yeah, that color is the one I'm going to go for on the eyes.
And you don't want to hear me commentating on twiddling thumbs, because that would get boring real quick. Like, first, I'm going to twiddle them around to the right in a clockwise fashion. Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle.
Oh, brother.
And then back around to the left.
You see, this one was a little bit too big compared
Uh-huh.
to those. So
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
You didn't want the dragon to have a complex. Sorry, Leviathan to have a complex about its pink, oversized eyes. I understand that. That's fine.
Where's the third one? No, there's one missing. There's one missing. Oh, well. I'll find it later.
Okay. All right. Are we sure it was there in the first place?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
Well,
Okay,
it's
now.
not now. What are we doing?
We are getting that.
Okay. We are.
So first things first.
Eyes open. Or the box for the eyes open. Oh, yes. We could do that. We could sing. 99 bottles on the wall.
Okay.
I could do this. Does anyone want to hear the short version?
Oh, brother.
Raise your hand if you'd like to hear the short version.
Oh, brother.
We just have to change one line in the song.
Ow, 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 ow.
All right, nobody was raising their hands. I'm going to do it anyway. Goes 10 sticks of dynamite sitting on the wall. 10 sticks of dynamite sitting on the wall. And if one stick of dynamite should accidentally fall, there'd be no sticks of dynamite and no bloomin' wall. It's the end of the song.
There was a short one.
Mm-hmm. There we go. So we got the comment for me, and the short version has been done. That's about as short as it gets. What are you doing?
Using any surface I can use.
But that's your good thing. It's your mat.
Yeah.
That's your measuring.
I can wipe the mat off.
Okay.
Right now, I'm doing something I need.
Oh, you need the little glue section. Well, this is resin, of course. Did you just squeeze that out of one bottle? Because if you did, it's not going to set. Don't you need 2 bottles?
No.
It'll set eventually, even just one bottle.
Yeah.
What do we buy the other bottle for then?
What do you mean?
If you need like A and B for it to set, I understand that. But you didn't do that. What did you pour? What did you pour down there? Did you pour A or B?
What do you mean?
To use to help stick the eyes in.
UV resin.
Is it already mixed?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was checking. I thought you just poured part A down or something. And I'm thinking, if you just poured part A down or just part B, it's just going to stay a liquid in there. I mean, the liquid might hold it in. But it turns out you just poured resin. Shows you how much I'm paying attention. Where'd you get the resin from? Probably made it.
Go down.
There we go. There we go. That's what she's done. Now that defies all logic, because what she's just done is poked in his eye with a toothpick. Not poked it out. Sounds mean, but she's actually poked it in. Wouldn't have eyes if she didn't have that toothpick and a little bit of resin.
Up there, no. Back there is the UV. It's on UV. Thank you.
Very carefully. Is it on? It's on. Oh yeah, put your hand under that. Good thing you're wearing gloves. Good thing you are wearing gloves. That's all I'm saying. Let's just give ourselves skin cancer straight up.
We're not going to get skin cancer.
Do not try this at home. Any, children watching, just don't. In fact, don't try resin until you're at least 35. All right? or attempt to become
You can
president
hold
of the
this now.
USA. I don't want to hold it.
No, don't move it.
It's not going on my leg. I'm telling you that now. It's going to go over here. I'm not moving anything.
Wow, that went dry.
I'm not going near that cancer machine. What? Oh, wow. It did dry up fast, didn't it?
Yeah, because
There's now a resin blob on your mat. You said, I'll clean off later. And I said, well, you're going to need a scraper now. The little, piece of cloth won't do it. It's down.
Okay, well, let's throw this away.
Well, that works. You should do that with every mess.
Hold this.
What? No way. It's not my job. Hold it yourself. What are we doing? What is that?
I don't need much.
Oh, that's more UV resin, pure resin.
They're asking you questions.
What is the differences between an 18-year-old and a 35-year-old? An 18-year-old cannot become president of the United States of America. That's number one. Number two, an 18-year-old thinks they know everything. A 35-year-old has hopefully learned enough to know that they don't know everything. And they should at least think a little bit more about what they say before they say it. That's what they should do. But, mind you, I've met some 35-year-olds and even some 51-year-olds who just don't think before they talk. Not mentioning any names. Hey, dear. Because you're not 51. Mm-mm. But, apart from that, there are a lot of other differences between an 18-year-old and a 35-year-old. Oh, you don't want its eye looking inward?
Oh, yeah, I can just imagine everyone asking, why is the eye not looking right?
Because it's blind in one eye. It could be like this white opaque thing on the outside. It could be one of those super-powered ones. You know how they all have glowy eyes? You can't tell.
Yeah, hush.
Mind you, you don't have to have a super-powered Leviathan. It starts off super-powered. Imagine giving it eye beams as well.
You sticking?
And there appears to be a slight issue with this particular eye. It's not being very cooperative.
Okay, that's more like it.
All right, it's out. It's facing the correct direction. Let's hope it's not either cross-eyed or... What's the other one? What's the opposite of cross-eyed when your eyes look away from you? Does anybody actually know what that one means? I don't know what that one means. Oh, yes, it's all opinion. Oh, certainly it's opinion. But, and see, what's the difference then between... What's the difference then between an 18-year-old and a 21-year-old? What do you need? The UV thing? It's over here.
Yeah, you moved it.
Well, don't point over there.
Well,
Confuse me. Anyway, yeah. Difference between an 18-year-old and a 21-year-old, because of course in Australia and New Zealand and other places, you're considered an adult at 18. But you're not considered an adult, old enough to drink, as it were, until you're 21 in the United States. And then I might go on to say, well, then what's the difference? Because there are some places where you're considered an adult at 13 or 14. Guaranteed. Do all those adult things. They don't care.
Ventilation's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not the fumes making me loopy. I'm like this most of the time.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, we have liftoff. We have eyes on.
Yep.
Eyes front.
The main reason I do that is because I want to have decent little eyes here. So the one I went with is, and I'm going to show it to you. And this is his eyes. If I can open this again.
Mm-hmm.
Purple. Open.
Don't open it again. My goodness, you had so much trouble with it the first time.
No, I can open it.
You can?
Yeah.
You did?
I did.
Awesome.
But I want people to see the eyes I'm choosing.
Okay. Hold one up. There we go. The baleful eye of a leviathan.
What do you think? Are they pretty good eyes?
Imagine two of those staring at you out of a dark alleyway or from the bottom of the ocean. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, this is going to be very entertaining.
Okay. So I just
Everybody
finished
have
it.
fun tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, you just finished the Leviathan eyes. Just the eyes. That's all we need. We're going to go from there and we're going to get ourselves probably some more resin. I'm going to bet on more resin. It's a safe bet.
Of course.
Ooh, that thing again. No, this thing this time.
Isn't it intimidating? Awesome, that was my goal.
Mm-hmm.
That was my goal. I wanted it to look really unique.
Scary.
Scary.
Evil. Those big eyes glaring at you, and then it steps out of the alleyway and it's a hamster. And you're safe.
It is not a hamster.
No.
So, now
hamsters
we are
can.
ready to rumble.
You've never seen a hamster with weird glowing eyes?
Oh, brother.
Probably not. I don't think they can see in the dark. What about a cat? Maybe a cat.
Okay.
Why am I holding this? I'm gonna put it up
Because I
there.
asked you to.
I'm gonna put it up there.
Fine.
What do we got?
No,
Ooh.
that won't fit.
It won't?
No.
Why won't it?
Too big.
Too big. Cut it.
No.
Get the scissors.
No.
Okay. I got a sharp knife on the floor here.
This one always caught my attention. Let's see if that will fit.
Will it? Did it? Can it?
Let's see.
It's on your gloves. Let me get at it. I'll get it. Give it.
Never mind. Put that thing on it.
And put it over there. Like that? That way up? Or it's going to have to go sideways.
No, it's not.
Okay, up. Up straight?
No.
Okay, here, you have it then.
I have it.
All right. And this is why I help. I told you it wasn't going to go up that way. No? All right.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So,
Okay.
all right, good.
Not sure that's perfect for it though. Okay.
For the people listening, what we're attempting to do is put some kind of sticker into a heart mold. And the particular sticker was, in that case, a koala sticker, which refused
I might use that
to fit. Absolutely, flatly refused to fit. Wouldn't do it. Not going to happen.
It wasn't a koala.
It wasn't.
It wasn't a koala.
Looked like a koala. What was it?
It wasn't a koala.
But what was it? I mean, it had its back to me. I couldn't tell. It was like a shape. What was it? We want to know now. Inquiring minds would like to find out.
It was one of these, but it was a baby.
Oh, an elephant.
Yeah, an elephant.
With a baby.
I could do a lion.
You could. You can
A lion might
do
fit.
anything you want. You could do a penguin. There's a penguin here. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I could put a penguin in there. It's a little small.
Eh. They won't know. A penguin surrounded by a heart. Nobody will care.
Yeah.
It'll be cute. You've got an alligator. I reckon an alligator would fit really well. Sideways.
No.
Oh.
Okay, I think I found a couple.
All right. Going for it. What are we going to get?
I'll show it to you shortly.
Are you just doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo over there or something? Is that what's happening? No, you're deliberating and figuring out exactly what you want.
Yep, because I'm making 5 more of those.
5 more hearts will be getting made today. You heard it first here, ladies and gentlemen. 5 hearts being poured today. And
I'm going to work on these.
oh, ambitious. And working on those as well. Okay, so you can see what those are. Okay. You don't see the entire mold there, by the way. You only see 9 pieces. There's more pieces to that mold.
Anyways, I was
It's 15 pieces.
Of this little guy right there.
Yeah, that one. The lion.
Let me know what you guys think.
Should we put a lion inside a heart?
And then I was thinking of that little guy right there.
And a panther.
If it fits.
If it fits. The giraffe won't fit. The tapir might. Is that a tapir? Is that what that thing is?
Yeah, it's a tapir.
The tapir would fit.
No, I'm looking at something else.
There were green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees. There we go.
A killer whale.
A killer? Why not call it an orca? It hasn't it hasn't killed anything.
A killer whale.
Okay, it's a killer whale.
What
did you just do to it? Oh my goodness. Can't do anything with gloves, can we? Gloves just are not the thing. Can I make a suggestion? Just temporarily. Take the gloves off. Nope. Nope. We can do it. What do you mean you can't? I can help you.
I can't.
I can take the gloves off for you. It's good.
No.
No? Not doing it? Gonna work it this way? You know, I'm right here. I can give you a hand with things if you want.
Okay, I'm just trying to see if this will fit in.
It does.
It'll fit
it
nice.
does. It fits. There we go.
That's good.
One killer whale. And
Not a dolphin.
it's a killer whale. It's an orca.
And that might fit in there. Maybe.
What are you doing? What is that? That's the lion.
Yeah, that's the lion. I'm just visualizing if these will fit. That's all.
No, give us all a laugh and try to put the giraffe in.
No.
That ain't going nowhere. That giraffe is way too big.
Yeah. A llama?
Ooh, a llama.
That would be kind of cute.
Come on, llama. Would it fit, though?
It should.
Oh, yeah, that one will fit. That'll fit.
It's a llama with,
There you go. There we go. One classy llama. One llama with fashion sense. Orcas are more dolphin than whale. Look it up. I don't know. It's a sea creature.
Let go of my finger.
That's my definition. It lives in the water and breathes through its spiracle.
I'm just trying to visualize this all first, guys. Yeah, I think that will definitely work. Maybe a polar bear.
And you know what? I think orcas are actually more friendly than dolphins. All right? Because you never hear an orca laughing at us. They treat us with respect. But the dolphins, yeah, not a chance.
Come on.
It's like dolphins are going, like, you feed me, and all I got to do is, muck around in the water, do some tricks, have a bit of fun. You humans are a joke. And all the meantime, humans think we're keeping them as, pets or something.
Yes, a polar bear. That will look good.
Polar bear fits.
That will look really good. Okay,
All I'm going to say is these are either really big hearts or really small polar bears.
I'm sure about that one.
What, the little hippo?
No. Well, the hippo might fit. Anyone like hippos?
Vote for the hippo. Yes, sea mammal, definitely.
I'm thinking a hippo, maybe.
Let's do the hippo.
I just want to go with different, different.
Do the
things.
hippo. Okay.
Hippo fits. Okay.
And we have everything. That's awesome. Now, they couldn't see the hippo go in, by the way. You're going to have to move that around a little bit so they can see everything that's in there.
I'll show it to them because I have to do a
So this is what...
This is what I have in.
Okay, so the square one is the llama.
This is the killer whale.
Mm-hmm.
This is the lion. This one is
It's the polar bear.
the polar bear. This is the hippo. Stay.
And the square one is the llama.
And this is the llama.
Oh, prayers for Nana, apparently, from Robert.
Oh, what happened to Nana? What happened to Nana?
You'll have to got to give him time to type it up.
So long story short, I'm also thinking of working on this one right here.
Uh-huh.
And it was driving me nuts because I never finished it.
What is it? What are those things? What would you call those shapes?
Cupcakes.
Are they all cupcakes?
Yep.
They're all cupcakes of various kinds. Partially done too, am I right?
Yep.
Like I see stars in one, and are those like cherries on the top?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's the way they should be.
Yep.
Ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't see it very well from there because for some reason it's slightly blurry.
Yeah.
But there, oh, the stars showed up really well for a second there.
I might just do this side.
Yeah, well, that works.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to take this.
A measuring cup.
And
The measuring cup of resin.
I finally figured out.
Well, you have to put part A in first if you're going to use that thing.
I know. That's part A.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, part A.
Okay.
And then you squirt it in.
What's the ratio?
3-to-1.
3-to-1. So here we go. Look, pay attention to what you're doing. Don't pay attention to the screen. That's my job. Yep, different frostings. Most definitely different frostings. We want to know what's in the last row. We've got stars, cherries, and what? Oh, she's very carefully measuring it. And I can't see what's in the last row from here because it's on the opposite side of me. And it's very, very difficult for me to get the correct angle to look down inside of it. But I think she's mostly going to work on the one with the stars. Oh, all right. So you've done that, and now what? I hope you know where you're going with that, because I don't. Quite a bit of resin being made here. Oh, please don't tell me you're out.
Hearts.
Hearts. There you go. Hearts are in the last row. Stir-de-dee-dee, stir, stir, stir. Good thing I found that stirring stick for you. Stuck it out in the middle of the camera zone earlier. Not that you wouldn't have known where it was. Just now it's the star of the show, doing the job it's intended to do. At this stage.
As you can tell, it's still kind of cloudy at the moment.
Yeah.
It has streaks in it.
It's got bubbles in it.
Ignore the bubbles in it.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they can ignore the bubbles now that I've specifically pointed them out. Let's see how long it takes for the bubbles to vanish. Start your timers. Count down.
Yeah, I made them different colors. The only one I didn't do right is this one right here in the middle. I'll show you. This one's missing a color. Sorry.
Upside down, Miss Jane.
Thank you, dear.
Anytime, dear.
This one's missing a color. Was
Mm-hmm.
supposed to have a color, but that has pink, has blue, and the rest has like stars in it. And,
They're all there,
they're all there.
except that one. So we're good. We can go back to stirring, which is off screen there at the moment. Back on screen. No. What does it only say one watching? What's the deal there?
I know there's more.
Yeah, we know there's more.
Oh yeah.
The
I know
computer
there's
is wrong.
more.
It must be me.
I don't think it's you.
Computers hate me.
It always does this to me.
You know, it always says there's only one person watching. Maybe it's only like one person like videoing. Maybe there's not two people linked in, as it were.
No, it went up to 4 before. So.
It did.
Mm-hmm. So it's right now just saying one person watching.
Oh, must be me then.
No, it's not you.
Okay.
It's Audie.
Well, Oddie's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good.
And that, and there is Palmy. See?
Yeah, she's there. So if there's only one person watching,
No, there's more than one person watching.
and Oddie's watching.
There's Audie.
Oddie's no. Look,
oh, brother.
the logic goes like this: if there's Oddie, and if there's only one person watching, and Oddie is watching, and Palmy is watching, then Oddie and Palmy are the same person.
No, they're not.
They're not?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
I think technology is freaking me out.
I think
so. Yeah. Well, apparently, what? Now there's two, but we still only see one.
Yeah, we see one, but
how does the technology know whether you're looking at the screen or not? How does it know?
And I'm very, very sure that
the technology is
Robert's
spying on you.
And everyone's still here. It's just...
Oh, look, the technology is spying on you, and it can tell when your eyes are away from the screen. That's what I'm saying.
Let go of my finger.
You know, it says we are the Zuckerberg. You will be assimilated. Something like that.
So what I'm doing here is I'm fixing it up, making it.
That's okay. You don't have to say anything. I believe that you're two separate people, but the technology doesn't. It says there's only one. That's what it says. Technology can't be wrong. We know that.
Oh, brother.
Actually, I do. I mean, it has been wrong in the past. I'll give you an example of when it was wrong in the past. Okay. See, it happened. It happened. Do you realize going back a number of years, they developed the first fully automatic airplane. They did. Fully automatic. All the people climbed on board, right? And they had like a little robot, like a little R2-D2 thing, come trundling down the aisle.
It's
going,
okay, Rachel. My husband's
going,
just being funny.
Going, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. You know, the world's first fully automatic aircraft.
So if you're wondering, this one right here is the hippo.
Mm-hmm. You're interrupting my joke.
Yeah, I am. This one is the polar bear.
I'm never going to get this finished. That's all right. Okay, hippo, polar bear, keep going. We'll get back to the joke later.
I'm trying to think of their feelings here.
You don't think they want to hear a joke?
They might.
They might. We'll think about it.
They'll think about
it. If just one person puts their hands up, though, that'll be the majority, right?
Yeah.
Because there's only one person watching.
There's more than one person watching. That's me.
It's at least 3. Come on, computer, get it right. Yes, technology is most definitely having technical difficulties.
Oh, burgles.
What? No burgles.
Get off. Get off.
What are we doing?
You're going in.
Did you accidentally turn that upside down?
It won't be.
It won't be?
It won't be upside down anymore.
Okay, you're good. You've turned it the correct way around.
Yep.
Is it? Is it? All right. Organized.
It's organized.
Yay.
No, this one needs to be up here for
Mm-hmm.
a second, and I'll move you shortly.
Okay. A little bit of resin in. Got to have a little bit of resin for it to sit in. Why, I don't know. Suppose it's so it's not on the surface, so it's hidden away so that it can't get scratched.
Stop dripping.
Because if you don't put the resin in first, it looks like you just kind of stuck the sticker over the top, which would be a lot easier, but not as much.
Let go of my finger. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Resin working perfectly for you today, hey dear. It's wonderful when it goes like this. No mistakes being made, nothing being scattered across the tabletop, nothing being dropped on the floor. I had a day like that. Everything went perfectly. Then I woke up.
Oh my word.
I'm going to have another sip of tea.
Good idea.
Uh-huh.
Now that is the
Stop it. Stop what?
Who? Stop what?
Oh, no. Audie said stop it.
Stop to who?
Probably to me. I'm the one doing the talking.
Nah.
And she likes you. I'm not going to tell you to stop. You're busily pouring and making, incredible things. So it must be me. I'm going to take that bet. Probably me. You'll jinx it. The reason why I'm making all those comments is that she's already scattered everything everywhere. The resin hasn't gone right. She's had to pick stuff up off the floor. It's all happened already. So therefore,
What do you mean it has happened already?
oh come on, you didn't scatter stuff across the tabletop?
Just scattered, but nothing fell on the floor.
Yeah, over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Not even 50 and your memory's going.
Jeffrey, good.
It's so sad. All right. This looks like it's working out fairly well. That llama's getting, buried, as it were, in clear resin.
You want to make certain there's no bubbles underneath it.
Definitely want to make certain there's no bubbles underneath it.
Because it looks really bad when there is.
Mm-hmm. Just shows up like nothing else.
You want to show them the owl?
Show them what?
The owl?
You want to show them the owl? We do? Okay, show them the owl.
I want you to look close. You tell me if anyone would want to buy this little baby.
What's wrong with it?
Hi, Koala Crafts.
Mm-hmm. How you going, koala? Fair enough. See, it's not over till it's over.
Do you see the bubbles?
I would say it's not over until the fat lady sings, but this isn't
There's
opera.
one there, and there's two there.
Use a stick to point them out.
If I use a stick...
Use a clean stick.
Okay, clean, I can do.
Clean stick to point out the bubbles.
You ready to see the bubbles, guys? There's
Bubble.
three, actually. There's four, actually.
Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble.
You ready?
There we go. Showing the bubbles.
One right there.
Big bubble right there.
Right there.
That one's not as noticeable. Can I just say
It's
that?
actually down under it.
Well, under it is. Yeah, a little bit.
One right there.
Yeah, under the first bubble.
And one right over here.
That one's not quite as noticeable. But it's there. It's definitely there. Oh, okay. That's right. And you're not allowed to share. Not recommended for children. Don't operate heavy machinery or babysit.
You think it looks like it's resting underwater?
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Could be.
But this one is going to be sold on my new website when I get
Go
my
right
website
ahead,
up
Koala
and done.
Crafts. We won't expect you to make a comment until you get back.
Now, there's no bubbles in this.
All right.
Look at the difference.
Just all shiny. Shiny and glittery and glowy. The dolphin even looks happy. Because it doesn't have any bubbles. Probably a good thing.
So that's the one. And then we have the little
The
thing here.
crab. The Sebastian. What?
The crab.
Yep, the crab. The one and only.
The one and only crab.
Mhm.
So that's why I check and make certain all the bubbles are out,
Mhm.
so it does not look like this with a little.
But you
bubble
wouldn't have
in
been
it.
able to tell that until you turned it over, would you? You can't see past what's the... You can get rid of the bubbles in the back, but how are you going to get rid of the bubbles on the other side in the front?
Well, this is the thing. When you're working with resin.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you. When you're working with resin, like this one is just being a pain in the cantankerous and whatever.
Mhm. In the caboose. Hey dear.
Yeah.
That's a good word.
This one wants to float up.
Mhm.
These are
Fly, be free.
These are sitting really tightly to the bottom.
Mhm. Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. That's what we want.
And this one is also sitting at the bottom.
I think Sebastian is a lobster, but I'm going to call the crab Sebastian anyway. And yes, thank you.
And the llama is sitting.
Collab Craft said the turtle looks great.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was worried about that turtle. I had it tested to see if I was going to do it right. So sorry about that.
Have they ever made a cartoon crab?
Yeah.
They have?
Yeah.
Because I was told Sebastian was a lobster just then.
No.
You sure?
I think.
Somebody look it up. We're going to find out. We have 2 votes now. One says lobster, one says crab. Or maybe it's a labster and a crab.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. So now that that's done.
A labster sounds like it should be wearing a long white coat.
For us to, what the heck?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh boy. Spray the bubble buster in before it starts.
Okay. Whew.
Oh yeah, you can get high off that. The alcohol smell from that stuff, my goodness.
About this much.
Do not drive.
A whole lot.
Do not drive afterwards. My goodness. The police will go, no, you're coming in. You've got too much alcohol on your breath.
No, you don't. No.
Oh boy, that sounds like a little too much resin was poured. Just a hunch.
I don't need a whole lot of resin on it.
It's a crab. A Jamaican crab. There we go. Thank you, Oddie. Move it. Move it somewhere else. Put it in something else. Move it around. Shift it.
I was just trying to get it so it's nice and level.
Can you shift it across to the center, maybe? Would it reach? Or is that going to work? Can you get it work?
That's fine, I guess.
It might have to file off the edges later.
I'll have to probably cut it.
Surgery.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Which one's going in for surgery? What's underneath all that?
These are the ones that have not cured.
No, I mean you're putting like clear resin over the top.
Yeah, this is called doming.
It is called doming, which is excellent. And you suspect you've used a little bit too much clear resin on that first one that you were dabbing away at. Maybe not enough on this one. That's why I was saying maybe drag some across, but it won't drag, will it?
No.
No. It's not draggable.
hoping to have this one done. And that's what doming's all about. You go over the areas that got stuck.
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be all nice and smooth and level when it's finished.
Yeah,
Or
but
slightly upraised, maybe.
You can tell the color is still a little bit won't dry. So.
Any ideas why it won't dry?
Yeah.
You're going to share those ideas with the rest of us?
Not yet.
Well, I'm not going to. Do you know why I'm not going to share my idea?
Because you're the commentary.
Because I've got no clue why it's not dry yet. I mean, it's not like it hasn't had hours, even days to dry. What's the deal here? It's supposed to be dry by now.
Okay, so that's what I'm doing here is I'm just fixing these up.
Sometimes resin is a little tacky. So is my commentary.
So, anyways, that's
What are you doing? You just poked yourself with the sharp end of the toothpick. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got them all at the edge.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
Just
and
like
looking good in
the dolphin is kind of the tail is up in the side a bit.
Yeah, it was the only way I could do it.
It's not going to fit, is it? Otherwise, no. Well, that's a shame.
Might have to let that dry a little bit before I can push it down.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
But it looks good.
It does look good.
They all look really good. I seem pretty pleased with that. So what I did here, guys, is that I had to. This is called doming. And I just did a doming in here. Now for the fun! Yay!
All right, awesome. I'm glad we're getting to the fun. Okay, we were getting to the fun part, but then suddenly the words came out. Where's my colors?
Where's my colors?
Can't have fun without colors. Let's hope they're in this big pink box you're reaching for. Oh, maybe.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe we've got colors in here.
Let's see.
We've got, what is that?
I think I'm going to put orange for the bottoms.
Orange.
Yeah.
Orange for the base of the cupcakes. Yeah. So here we go, into the little mixing bowl, which they can't see you doing. In there it is. A little bit of, it's a tiny little mixing bowl.
Up a little bit so you
there we go.
See what I'm doing.
And so you can actually mix.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now we have a problem.
What's the problem?
You're gonna keep commentating.
That's not a problem. I can talk. I was just going busily over to the Duchess actually, and she's looking through, well, a number of things, hoping to find something, but I don't know what, and she probably won't tell me. Oh, she's going to remove this to the drying area. Is that going to work? Yeah. It works. It's good. All right. Okay, well that's gone out of the area.
I need the room.
You do need the room. Gonna have to have this in focus so that you can work on it where people can see it. Okay, so opening the orange pigment with gloves on, no less, which, let me just say, looks difficult given the amount of exertion showing on my lovely wife's face at this stage. This orange has never been used. She just popped the top off it. It's been sealed inside a little packet.
It's going to be glow in the dark. It's going to be glow in the dark, guys, on this fun little area.
We were pricing some of these things the other day. So these things start at 50 cents a gram and go up. Well, the top one came out at $2.83 per gram, didn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous amount. Oh, you know how to build a chart of accounts? That's awesome.
Who does?
Koala Crafts does.
Well, then you can talk to her.
I might.
After.
I will.
Good idea.
If she wants to.
If she wants to.
Yep.
We're going to put a little bit of this.
We're not at that stage yet. It'll probably be a day or so before we get to putting that up. Right now we're tallying all of our inventory so that we can put an amount into the inventory account, a starting amount.
And
which I believe we have to work out at cost. I got a computing program, and I know some things about accounting, but I'm just sort of sitting there going through it, going, no, I forgot that. I don't know what it does, and that's going to cause problems later on. I just about guarantee. So it's kind of, you know what I mean? It's got the chart of accounts already set up, but you have to add your own accounts, and it even tells you how to add your own accounts. But I just don't know what belongs in what section.
Guys, if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm painting this thing right here.
You are
with
orange pigment and resin.
Really, it's glow in the dark pigment.
Is it? It's orange though, isn't it?
It's an orange on the dark pigment.
There you go.
And it's the same way. Now, someone asked me if I had a squid. Yes, I do.
Why do you have a squid?
Well, someone asked me a while back in my live if I had the squid.
Okay.
And yes, I do.
But it's not going in the cupcake, surely.
No.
Because I would.
No.
I wouldn't eat that. I wouldn't eat that. This is like happening. Squid with cupcake? Not a good mix. Probably not even if you're pregnant.
You are just too funny.
I just about guarantee if anyone does ask for squid in their cupcake, they are pregnant. Odds are good. Either that or they're crazy. Or they've been raised somewhere where squid's the thing. Squid goes with everything. Kind of, you know, like ice cream or mustard.
It bothers me a bit. All I want is just to have it. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do.
I remember hearing from Bill Cosby years ago that people from Philadelphia.
I know what I'm supposed to do. I messed up.
What'd you do? What's wrong?
It's fine.
Okay, you can fix it.
It's fine.
Good.
I'm gonna just do this.
Just gonna pour it in.
The full thing here.
All right.
Just to a certain point.
Okay. As long as that works.
I just realized my mistake.
Do people from Philadelphia put mustard on Jell-O?
I'm not gonna say anything.
You don't know, or you just don't want to tell?
I'm not saying a word.
I just remember hearing from a Bill Cosby tape years ago. He said Philadelphians put mustard on everything, including Jell-O. I still to this day wonder why.
Don't ask questions.
And
then you won't receive any crazy answers.
I mean, I've dipped French fries into thick shakes.
Yeah.
You know. And jelly babies, they go down well.
Yeah.
Like into thick shakes. I haven't.
See, this is my goal: is to make this look like a. Oh, come on.
Take it out of that one and in the other one. I got a question. Why didn't you just put it in that one in the first place and not too much in this one?
Easier said than done.
Just a question.
Easier said than done.
I suppose you're not wasting it by doing it that way.
That's what my goal is. Do the middles.
Well, it's an interesting way of doing it. Let's just say that.
I'm sure they're all enjoying it.
There's 2 people watching now.
There's more than that. It's been...
I don't know. It's time for another sip of tea. That's all I'm going to say. I'm checking the time. How long are we running for today, dear?
What time is it?
It's currently, does it say 10:06? I think it says 10:06.
Good. We're doing good.
We started at 9. Well, you started at 9. I started at 9:06, probably. I think it was cheating of you starting early. You called out to me and you said, 8 minutes. So I thought, oh, well, I'll finish my breakfast. You know, I'll make myself a cup of tea, make my wife a cup of coffee. drag the chair in and sit down and I'll be on time. No. And then
Gonna
she
be
go,
driving home from work now, so I don't talk. That's
Yep.
why. Okay.
That's fair.
Not a problem.
That's good. So, anyway, yeah. It was like, and the 8 minutes became 2. Just like that. I'm going, well, I'm not late, you're early. And I'll tell you what, if I started 6 minutes early, I could probably have won the 400 meters swimming at the Olympics. I don't call that fair. That's okay. I ended up late anyway, so what the heck, right? Yes, enjoy your dinner, Robert.
Enjoy your dinner, Robert. He always does about this time.
Mm-hmm.
Get his dinner done.
Yep. Well, that's fair enough.
Mhm.
It's nice to have a schedule.
Mhm.
I used to have one of those. I was at school. They made me do it. You had to be in class at 9, or I think 8:30, maybe. No, 9.
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Had to get your name marked off. Had to listen to the teacher, most of which I remember everything my teacher said. Most of it was blah, 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 everything. And then, now, in primary school, it was easy because you had your classroom and you went for break. And after a while, at break time, you had your spot where you sat and ate whatever you had in your little lunchbox. And you went back to the same classroom. And you know what they did in high school? They changed it. They went into specialization. Do you know what that proves to me? That proves to me that high school teachers are not as intelligent as primary school teachers. Okay, they're just not, because the primary school teacher could teach you everything. They had to have different teachers to teach you different subjects in high school. Which means that my maths teacher was not intelligent enough to teach me English or history.
Mhm.
Certainly wasn't intelligent enough to teach me French.
You see, I'm
But-
not gonna change my time when it comes to resin. Resin is my relaxation time.
I shouldn't say that though about my maths teacher, because he was actually
Very good.
he was a highly accredited professor and had published books in mathematics and could do logarithms in base 10 in his head, which he proved. To this day, I don't know what logarithms in base 10 are for, but he could do it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to look it up one day and find out what logarithms are for. If I find out that I could have been an astronaut if I could do logarithms in base 10, I'm going to be so upset with myself. Not that they would have let me become an astronaut anyway, because I'm colorblind. All right, Jeff, just press the blue button and we can be on our way. Boop! What the heck did you press the black button for? Run, run! Doesn't work, see? That's the problem.
Yeah.
Same thing with electronics. Can't do electronics, same reason. So they say anyway. Apparently there are colorblind people doing electricity stuff now.
Yeah, I think they fixed it where it's easier for colorblind people to work.
It is.
And they also have some colorblind people in the military now.
They do. As they should. Because a lot of colorblind people aren't fooled by camouflage.
Oh. But they didn't think that when you went for it.
You know?
They really didn't think about that.
You can imagine that, They're wearing their camouflage suit. They're in the forest, in their forest greens. They go, haha, I'm camouflaged. I can't possibly be seen. You know. Next thing, there's like some sniper puts a bullet right next to their shoulder or something. Oh, wow! I'm out of here. He goes, and the sniper is completely colorblind, going, I don't know why he thinks he's camouflaged.
You would have been a great camouflager. Meaning you could see right through their camouflage.
This is true. Now, it still works in some cases. They're getting better at it. Probably because they're asking the camouflage, probably because they're asking the colorblind people if they can still be seen or not. If the colorblind person says that they can't see them, you know it's good camouflage.
I know, it doesn't make sense what I'm doing, guys, but right now...
So just painting one section of each one directly, or probably directly in the middle by the look of it.
I just want it to actually look really good when I do the cover minders.
Well, they should look really good when you do the cover minders.
Not a mess.
Well, I mean, you're getting all the resin, all the colored resin in all the exact right places. I'm trying to figure out why is it such a bright orange on the outside, and then you mix it with resin and it turns dark. What's the deal? Does it always do that? Every time? Wow. Okay. There should be some kind of warning on the label. Do they all turn? Is it just orange, or is there other ones that turn dark once it's mixed with the resin?
Well, I'm
just wondering if resin has a tendency to just make things darker. That's all I'm asking. Seems to. Don't worry, Koala Craft, you'll catch up. Somebody sent you something from Instagram.
What did they say?
Actually, they didn't say it to you. They said it to somebody called Stephanie.
Yeah.
And they thanked them for the gift.
Well, that's good. I'm happy they like that.
I just don't know why it's appearing on your Instagram.
Well, I have it.
You're in a particular group conversation or something?
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah. Being part of the.
I'm going to amuse myself with the stickers while I'm waiting.
Go ahead.
I'm going to find out what some of these things are. That is really tiny. That's a little tiny leopard, I think. And there's a sticker here that says JF-1198 for some reason. Known only to itself. And there's a lot of little animals on here. I can't name half these monkeys. I think that's a gibbon. And then a tiger. And some kind of pony. And a camel. And a porcupine. And an elephant. And a double humper camel.
Yeah, there's single humpers and.
Well, the ones are called dromedaries. I can't remember what the other ones are called. I don't know which one is which anyway. And a bear of some kind. I've never stayed close enough to a bear long enough to identify it, apart from the fact that it's a bear. And a zebra. And some kind of, possibly an antelope foal. Hard to say.
Oh, I think I did fairly well on this.
And another pony.
And I have to let this all dry.
You do. It'll take some time. But you can still pour around it, right? You can't?
No.
You have to leave it how it is?
It has to right now.
Can't take the risk?
Kind of dry.
Alright.
Because I don't want it to go into the other area.
I don't know what this thing is.
What?
What is that? A hamster or a gerbil? What is that?
That's a possum.
That's a funny looking possum. Must be a southeastern possum.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So.
There we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So that one's done.
Figure out what it's... Why is this sticky? What's on this? There's stuff on my fingernail. It was your possum.
Okay, anyways, that's
How
gonna dry a little
did the
bit.
sticker of a possum manage to do that?
I don't know. Don't ask me questions.
I want your stuff. Here, you need to wipe that off. I'm
In
gonna
a
get...
minute.
And you know what? I tell you what, I'll wipe it off. What the heck is on this?
So now we are doing the ice creams, guys.
Awesome, ice creams are getting done. You know what? I'm not picking up any more of your stuff. It's dangerous. Let's put it back down and leave it.
Might add a little bit of Perlax.
Mm-hmm.
White.
Good old Perlex white.
Yeah, I think so.
70 cents a gram. Or 50. No, 50 this one.
Perlax is not cheap.
No, it's not. Gotta be careful with that. So what colour is this? Just plain white.
Yeah.
Perlex white. Good old
Perlax
Perlex.
white. And I'm going to add a little bit of gold.
Bit of gold. Bit of glitter.
Gold.
Bit of glitter. In it goes. Splush.
And then...
So it becomes pale gold. Bit of white gold. I've been sitting in this position too long. I'm going to have to shift a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that feels better.
That is looking good.
Oh, somebody... All I need now is to relax back in a nice big comfy chair and somebody hand me a cup of tea. I think maybe a crumpet. What do you think?
Sure. If you think so.
Get my slippers on. If I smoked, I'd have a pipe. But I don't smoke. It's probably a good thing. That does sound like a lot of fun.
What?
Koala Crafts has water skied among dolphins.
Yeah, she told me.
I didn't know. Well, she just told everybody.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I do now.
Yep.
Dolphins love to have fun wherever they go.
Oh, always.
If they could come on dry land, we'd see them everywhere. I mean, almost everywhere.
Yeah, that looks good.
Ugh.
Okay. If you're wondering, I am fixing up the flipper and that part right there, so I don't have to deal with that when I do it.
Do you know? Yeah, go on.
Okay, never mind.
Do you know if humans were ocean-going mammals, we wouldn't be overcrowded?
Maybe.
70% of the planet's covered in water, 30% is land. I'm figuring 70% is the way to go. What are you doing?
I dropped some.
You did.
Yeah, I dropped some.
That's the first. No, that's the second thing you've dropped today.
Way back there.
Well, it can stay way back there. Where is it?
No, it can't stay way back
I can't even see it. What are you looking for?
I heard it. I heard it.
Yeah, but I can't see it. There's nothing way back there. What makes you think it's...
I heard it.
How about you stand up? Maybe it's underneath your feet.
Okay.
What are we looking for? A lid?
Yeah, a lid.
Lid to what? Show me the thing it's a lid to.
That.
That? Well, that's a tiny lid. Very tiny lid.
I heard it.
Yeah, I know. I heard it go rattle, rattle, clunk.
Yeah, I heard it.
But where it went rattle, rattle, clunk to, I'm really not sure.
I'm gonna go get my light.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my light.
I think you're going to need it. I can't see it in this pile up. I don't think it hit the wall. I think it hit one of the chair legs. It might be.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
It must be at a bad angle for me. That's all I'm saying.
Let me see it. All right.
Oh, right behind the leg over there. Well, that makes sense why I couldn't see it.
It was.
Well, congratulations. That travelled a long way, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Oh, The dramas. Who would have? I mean, resin pouring, very precise art.
Oh yeah, it's
Extremely precise art.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where everything is done to an exact measurement, and nothing ever gets dropped or spilled. You need to be mixing that up on camera. It's mixing. See, because if you mix it up on camera, I don't have to do the commentary. I can just sit here. Makes my job easier. Doesn't look good. It's supposed to be a white gold. It's a little darker than I expected, but you know, still gold. And looks like that's going in. Is that going everywhere? You're going to make the whole thing,
No,
or just the top mostly? No.
Just fixing this part up.
Yeah.
What happened was I didn't have any gold or any color.
I'm just saying, are you pouring it over the whole surface of the ice cream looking thing, or just the top?
All the way around.
That's what I thought. All the way around. Every direction, every location. So it's completely done.
Yeah. We're doing good on time?
We are doing excellently on time.
Yeah.
What do we do, an hour and a half or 2? If you're doing an hour and a half, you're nearly done. If you're doing 2, you've got quite a bit of time left.
Yep.
Or are you just going to go until you've... I mean, are you going to do another section? Because you're just doing... You've done one, did all the heart sticker things. You've done the cupcakes. You're doing the ice creams and ice blocks now. Have you got any plans for anything else after this?
I'm doing some of the ice creams, not all of them.
Not all of the ice creams, because you don't have enough resin to do all the ice creams. No.
No. So what I'm going to do...
Just wipe out that last little bit.
Just wipe out this part right here.
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit. Dribble it into certain locations. Hopefully it'll all go. Won't have anything left behind.
That way it looks really good. Okay.
I just remembered, I think I hold a record for water skiing. I reckon I hold the record for the furthest anyone has ever been dragged along behind a boat on their face. Being too stubborn to let go because we were going to get up on those skis no matter what.
Yeah.
Never did. I've never water skied. I tried like, I don't know, 8 times. Could not stand up. Just got dragged along on my face every time.
I'm not going to tell you how I did.
Yeah, why not?
No.
You didn't get up?
You.
That's sad.
Because I got dragged on my face too.
Mm-hmm.
That was so much fun.
Oh, well, you know how I feel.
I think this will turn out really good. It's an ice cream, guys, and it was painted in a while back, and I'm finishing it up. And then I'm going to mix another batch of resin because we're going to work on the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
The Leviathan.
Mm. Awesome.
So we're switching over to
All right.
the Leviathan.
So this is
after
going.
I get this one moved over.
Okay.
Ooh,
Whoa! Wow!
Don't you dare say a word about it.
That was close.
Don't you say a word about it.
So someone got a little casual, shall we say? Got a little casual moving the tray around. It seems to have recovered.
I think it'll recover fine.
Uh-huh. Little bit forgiving there, hopefully.
Oh, that's funny.
So what are we doing now?
We are going to... now, I've been thinking here how to make this dragon. Okay?
Leviathan.
Leviathan. I've been thinking about how to make this Leviathan. And this Leviathan is going to be a beautiful Leviathan in my book. I've done all the little bits and pieces here to make certain it kind of, shows out.
Gives a little contrast to the main
Gives
body.
it a little contrast to the main body. And that was my goal. Yeah. It would have been awesome to see me make a mess.
No, it would have been awesome to see me get dragged on my face.
Oh. And I'm going to also be painting this.
I think she's actually referring to someone being water skiing among dolphins.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Oh, I would love to come near dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
We were close enough.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
You've patted a dolphin.
Yeah, but
it's as close as it gets. Didn't go swimming though.
No, I didn't go swimming with the dolphin. I wish I did.
Yeah.
But anyway, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited by them.
Does look good.
Those 4 will be ready.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can pull it out.
Yep.
And then I can do like a slight doming over it. Oh,
mm-hmm.
It's gonna be gorgeous.
Awesome.
Okay.
Leviathan time.
Leviathan. Not enough.
Choosing on a color. Need to make more.
Need to make more. So. Yeah. No one's gonna see me making a mess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to learn this little sucker. Oh, that's part A.
Yeah, part A. So you go for the 1-for-1 down there. I see where you're looking now. They have the parts recorded on the inside. So you pour in part A until it reaches the line that says 1. And then you pour in part B. I'm guessing until it reaches the line that says 3. I'm not sure where you're going to because you've gone above the line. No, not far above. No, I think... hard to say. I don't know how to use this thing.
I haven't figured it out either. Have not figured out how to use this thing. But I think that goes up to about there.
No, you'd have to go a bit higher than that.
No?
No?
No.
We're going to look at some stage to see where you're looking.
Yeah. But I think I got it right.
Okay. All right. If you say so.
We're good. As far as I know, we're good.
We're going to have to discuss this later. Definitely going to have to discuss it later to figure out because we're not quite agreeing on where that line is.
I'm not sure where the line originally is, but I was going by this one right here, which is number 2, and then I went up
at
to
the
the
back
2.
there, right?
Yeah, there's the 2 up there, and then it goes to the 2 right
now,
there.
this is the 3-to-1 marking here.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have a proper look later when there's no resin in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so used to doing the little spoons, and now I'm doing something different.
Mm-hmm.
That part you're supposed to commentate.
I'm supposed to commentate nothing. You're busy mixing. How much? What?
I'm talking about the resin. I'm used to doing
Well, you are. You are used to measuring spoons. You count the spoons, and that's how it gets done. That's easy. This has got lines on it, which is also supposed to make it easy, but I'm not sure you're reading the line. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to have a look at this one and see if I can decide what's going on with this thing.
It has some resin stuff.
It doesn't matter. I'll work with it. Oh my goodness, what did I knock down there?
I don't know.
Hope it didn't spill, whatever it was.
It won't spill.
Okay, 3 to 1.
As you can tell, it's nice and clear. If you can see down on there, you can see that it's nice and clear. I love doing resin, but I will tell you, it is a job. It is a job.
You're right. There's like multiple lines in here.
Yeah, that's why it's confusing.
They should send instructions. Do they have instructions on the website?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think we're going to have to look at the website and find out.
Oh, burgles. What did I do?
I don't know. Did you just spray yourself?
No.
You spray me? Hopefully you didn't
No.
spray me.
There. Nice and alcohol-y.
Oh yeah, we know how it works, but show the
This is the
turn it
menu.
sideways a little bit and say, how do you read that?
Okay, explain how to read that.
Under the 3 to 1, there's 3 different towers of numbers.
And it confuses me, so I haven't figured it out. I might do it this way instead. Like I'll do 50 mil and then I'll do the rest.
I think so. Yeah, use the mills.
It's too hard. It's too hard the other way. So I might have to do it that way.
Yeah, pour in 50 mil and the next lot goes to 150 or something.
Yeah.
No, to 200 because it's 3 times.
So this one right here.
No, you're right the first time, 150.
This one right
That
here.
would be 2 parts to 1. 3 parts to 1.
Yeah, it's 3 parts to 1.
3 parts to 1 would be 50 and then to the 200.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm thinking black to blue. I think that one would be kind of cool. Maybe not. Maybe magenta to blue. Purple to blue. I think that would be a very interesting color.
Go for your life.
Mhm.
Do whatever takes your fancy. Dribble, dribble, drop, drop. Oh, that sounds like it's nearly out.
No, it's not.
It just makes that sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't scare me.
Excuse me.
I'm going to add a little bit of gold.
Bit of gold.
colors
Gold's
in it.
your thing today, isn't it? Hey? Whoop!
Not that much. And I'll do the purplish.
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 It's a very nice word. Just a dab.
Just a dab.
Okay, very precise amount. Dab.
And then we are mixing.
Yeah, 50 mils plus 150 would be correct. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, won't that be gorgeous? Oh my word, I'm loving it.
Purple and gold. Purple and gold is a colour which, yep, can be seen getting mixed on screen, so that's good. We appreciate that fact.
Now this is what you call thermal. So if you touch the dragon, you actually touch this dragon,
Mm-hmm.
you will actually have thermal where it actually changes color.
Mm-hmm.
So it would change to a darker color, I think.
Yeah, mauve green one, didn't you?
No, this is not
Purple to
mauve.
green? No,
This
it's
is
not.
not purple to green.
No.
And
Bubble buster before we start.
I love this bubble buster. It saves me so much time.
Mm-hmm.
Ready, guys?
Here we go.
Let's have some fun.
A little bit of pouring happening.
Oh my word, this is gonna look so rad.
Uh-huh. One big gold leviathan with bits of purple in it. Oh, overflow. Drag it in.
Not an overflow. I'm waiting for it to all flow in.
You've got to drag into the drag on. It's looking pretty good.
I'm thinking it's gonna be gorgeous.
It's coming up in the right places. How are we looking? Not too bad.
Not too bad.
It's a smidgen darker on the screen than it is over here under the lights.
Yeah, but the one I'm after.
Yeah, you got to get out into that section there. What part would you call that? Is that the forelimb? What is that? I'm looking at it upside down. Part of the tail? Part of the fin. Part of the fin. Fin's got to be purpley gold. Or goldy purple. Purplish. It's working.
It's gonna look good.
Mm-hmm.
I really do think it's gonna look good.
It lives. My creation lives. You have to wire up the electrodes.
Mm.
Then go throw the switch, Igor. Yes, master.
Oh my god! I love it! 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 I love it!
Oh, that's good. Maybe you
love
should
it.
just stay right there. Maybe, like, if you stay right there, just nudge it very, very carefully off to one side. Slowly. That's my theory.
I love this one.
Oh, thank you, Koala Crafts. She said she can help.
Awesome! Thank you. That will help a whole lot. Trust me.
I said, we're not quite at the stage of having to set it up yet, but yes.
Okay. You said nudge it lightly.
What?
Nudgy.
Yeah, nudge it. Just otherwise, because it's pretty full.
It is pretty full, and I don't want to ruin it.
Just sort of gradually push it off out of the screen. There we go. It can stay there.
Oh, you're gonna look so cute. Sorry, I'm talking to this lovely.
She's 35 minutes behind. She's catching up gradually.
We're almost there. Now, this one.
20 minutes to go.
Thank you.
It's because it's 10:39.
Yeah.
Bit of bubble buster in, getting it organised.
Yeah, that'll work.
Making sure there's nothing left over in the resin.
Me.
Are you going to use the leftover resin out of the other one too, since it's there?
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
I hope so. Because it's drying faster. It's ahead of you, as it were.
Well, thank you for telling me that.
Oh, just here to remind you.
Yeah.
What are we looking for now?
Get me that one right there.
The diamond mold.
Yeah, get me the diamond mold. We'll do something unique.
All right,
baby!
awesome. Here we go.
Ugh.
One diamante mold. With clear. Is that just clear? No, that's the goldy stuff. That's the purpley gold. You can add clear to it. Give it all a mix up. It'll be slightly lighter in color. Or you're going to do something else.
Asking you to hold it.
I will hold it.
Because,
I'll hold it.
yeah. I have to use that. If I'm going to use up something, I need to use it up.
I'm just holding it. Do you want me to put that over where they can see it?
Yeah. I can't reach it.
Look at that. My hand's in shot.
Sometimes someone has to have a third hand.
Mm-hmm. We decided not to have that surgery, so we've only each got two. And so she's borrowing one of mine at this stage.
Okay, that'll work. Okay, hold a second.
So I'm living dangerously and holding it without gloves.
It's not going to hurt you.
No, that's right. I'm way too tough. You good? You happy?
No.
Why not?
It'll be fine, but no.
Well, that's sad because I want you happy.
Well, I'll be happy.
So don't worry, be happy now.
Because what I'm going to do is...
Goes, here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy.
Be happy now.
We're not going to go into the whole thing.
No,
No.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it up in here. But this doesn't look right yet.
What's going on?
Hold this. Just hold it up. No, no, no.
Oh,
Hold
the
it
other thing.
up. Hold it up.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my
Your little scrapey.
little thingy?
Your little thingy. Okay.
You need to turn your head.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
How about I use the other hand? That could work.
Okay, I want to make certain it goes to the bottom.
That's good.
Okay, now you can put it in. That's better.
And back to it.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is because this has this actually has a lip to it,
Mm-hmm.
and it actually goes to the yeah, that's gonna look good. Okay.
Mm.
Now we are going to put it in that cup up there.
Oh, you just want to pass it over there?
Just put it. Hand me a.
Oh, okay. I'll hand
and
it
I'll
to you.
put it in
You
this
hand it.
cup
You do it.
right here,
So it stays upright.
so it stays upright, and then put it over there. And be careful.
Out of
Do
the way.
not drop it.
Out of the way. There it is.
It works.
Organized.
Now, I'm thinking.
What are we thinking? Or are you thinking in this case?
Pink.
Little bit of pink. Are you going to use that? I don't think. You want to mix? Do you want to mix it in the pouring cup, in the measuring cup?
Why not mix it all together?
I don't think you want to mix it in the measuring cup though. I don't think that's a good idea.
No.
No, bad idea.
But I need to do this thing. Now, I want you to wipe this off with that thing.
Oh, you know my pay rate's going up with every extra job I do, right?
You're my commentator and you're my husband.
Oh yeah, that too. Definitely that. In fact, I was your husband first.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
you became a commentator.
I was. I've just learned all these incredible roles ever since I became a husband.
Yeah, help the wife.
I thought it was the other way around. I'm pretty sure it's there in scripture. The wife is to be a companion and a helpmate to her husband. It doesn't say anything about the husband helping the wife. I think we need to redo this definition thing here.
Okay.
But for those listening, quite seriously, there is no women's work.
No, there isn't.
No women's work. It's all men's work. And the wife just has to help. Men has to do everything.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, I love the fact that it's not just women's work. It's men's work too. So it works really well for me and my husband because
It does.
we both agree that because when I was growing up in America, they said it's always women's work, but it's not. We are to be the helpmates. Not the other way around.
Nope.
Okay.
Alrighty, here we go.
I just wanted to make certain they were all mixed together.
Yep, so you get to use all the resin at once. Is this going to be the last pour?
Yeah.
You're on 10:45, so
Yeah, I believe this will be.
by the time you mix some color or whatever it is you're going to mix in this,
I just think that dragon's going to turn out gorgeous.
I would hope so. We shall find out in a number of hours.
It might take about 48 hours before
It might.
dries.
Possible.
Because of the fact that it's
Indoors with no heavy lifting. No sunshine.
it's not a sunshine one.
It doesn't need sunshine?
No. Honey,
What?
give me that.
Why doesn't it need sunshine?
It doesn't need sunshine.
I thought all resin had to have like some sunshine to cure.
No.
No?
No.
So we could just leave it in the dark.
That one will dry.
It's amazing.
It's not UV lamp. It's not UV resin.
Okay.
Okay.
It'll just cure over time.
Give me a new one.
There we go.
Mhm.
Oop, look out.
And
Oh.
then, I have a new one coming up that I'm going to be adding to my whip and chat, and my husband's going to be discussing different little odds and ends more so than my
Mm-hmm.
resin.
You'll be discussing the ends, and I'll be discussing the odds.
Of course.
I do the odds, dear.
Yeah.
Odd one out. What?
Perfect.
Bubble Buster.
Bubble Buster. I love that stuff.
Works every time.
Works wonderful. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take this pink. And believe me, pearlescence is pink. And we're going to take the light pink
Uh
I
huh.
have. I'm going to add that into this.
Okay. Sounds fair.
Just to make it
So,
really pretty.
pink ink and pink glitter for a butterfly.
Oh, and
You did a pink butterfly last week. Oh, putting sparkly bits on it?
might.
Maybe. Let's find out. What are we going for?
I'm not sure. It'll come to me.
Drag it out when you get it.
Yeah. I am going to also work on a cute little thing from Treasure Studios art. No, something else. Not that I don't want to do.
Oh, it's got little hearts.
A little bit
It's
of
got little hearts in it.
here and there.
Yeah.
I think that'll look really pretty.
Little love hearts on the butterfly. Well,
And then we
pray they
have
scatter.
this.
Put it that way.
Oh, it'll scatter.
You don't want that to clump together. No.
It won't. Oh, it's nice and warm. Which means it's getting ready to set. So that's a good sign. Oh, I love that. Look at that, guys. Look at that little cute little heart.
Very cute.
No.
It's almost as cute as you.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Doing around the edges. We're edging this butterfly. A little bit random looking. That's what you get when you get handcrafted. It's a certain element of randomness every time. Just can't be matched by a machine. Which is probably a good thing because eventually machines would replace us if that were the case. Unfortunately, machines can copy randomness, but they can't initiate it. I'm told that's how the check if you're not a robot works. Because the robot will move the mouse clicker directly, with no hint of randomness, over to the little checkmark box and checkmark it directly in the center. Humans almost never do that. All the stuff with the pictures and everything, that's just like for your entertainment, I guess. All they're really testing is to see if you move your mouse like a robot. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Probably where she runs out of resin is where she stops. You might nearly have enough to do the whole thing. Not quite. Almost got there. Almost. It's a little bit wonky looking.
Let me
What?
let this go.
Oh,
Thank you.
organized.
When he married me, he never thought I was going to be going into resin.
It wasn't in the like list of vows.
Mm-mm.
No. It's like in sickness and in health, richer or poorer, better for worse, resin or not. It's not in the vows. Probably should be. Especially people who do crafting. Crafting should be in the vowels somewhere, some way, somehow. Well, you've got a very glittery, love-hearty butterfly there.
Mhm.
I'm sure you're very happy with.
Oh yeah, I'm very
No,
very happy
it's
with
come
it.
out quite good. It needs a little bit of doming later on, and you still need to pour for the antennas.
It's not done.
It's not.
No, it's not
Y-
done.
Are you going to pour the antennas today? Is that what you're telling me?
No,
You're going to say?
no, I'm not going to do the antennas today.
Okay. Are you going to drag all the little hearts out and stick them in?
I'm going to take the shaky, shaky, shaky.
Yeah. Are we?
Okay,
The
right here.
bubble buster? Yep. Get rid of all the little bubbles in it.
Okay, and then I'm going to take this little guy. There's that bubble buster.
Mm-hmm.
And put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in there.
Whatever works.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it through just to make certain.
Uh-huh.
Because when you run it through, you can make certain that it's all the way, no little
You haven't
bubbles.
missed anywhere.
Yeah, and there's a bubble right there.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the bubble.
Alrighty.
That's what this part is for.
Doing a second track.
Just to make certain you get all the bubbles so you can bubble bust.
Okay, so you got it organized. It's out in plain view now.
Yeah.
No escaping.
And that's one thing you do when you're working with this.
Mm-hmm. The bubble buster is going to get you now.
Oh, wow. Love this thing.
Mm-hmm. Works wonders.
Yeah, it does. I love it. You go over here. You don't know what I'm doing here.
No, I don't. That's why I'm not commentating. Could be doing anything. You're just trying to drag it away from the antenna, aren't you? It's sort of accidentally spilled up into the antenna range, and you don't want it there.
It's not really that. It's just my antenna is going to be a different color and it's going to be glow in the dark.
Well, that's all good then.
But we don't want.
Don't want pink up in there mixing with it.
No.
No. That's what I said. It's spilled over into the antenna zone.
Yeah.
You don't want it there.
So that gives you an idea. So here we go.
Oh, you don't have to move it. Just leave it where it is.
That's
If that's the last thing.
And then I can just imagine putting some little butterflies around it and all that.
Works for me.
But I love the hearts. The hearts look great where it's at right now.
Yep.
This one right here.
Okay.
Needs to be. No.
What? I've got to bury it. Move it away from clumping. No clumping. And you have to get the other little hearts out of the container because there's like 6 of them in there. I know, I'm very, very fastidious that way.
Yes, you are.
It's like it's supposed to be in the butterfly, not in the container. That's okay. We're fixing it. No, you're fixing it. I'm talking about it. I'm glad it's you that's fixing it and me talking about it. Imagine if I was fixing it and you talking about it. Probably be funnier. You wouldn't be able to comment. You're going, what is he doing?
I don't hear anyone talking.
No, nobody's commented in a while, but still got 2 watching, supposedly.
Yeah, and I know that Audio's gonna watch
Mm-hmm.
anyways. And I know that Collab is always here.
Mm-hmm. Is that another heart way down the bottom there?
Don't worry about the hearts.
What? Okay. You need them though.
Do I?
Oh, guess not. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. In it goes.
Nobody knows.
Eh. Is it working? Is it working? It's working. This is very tiny work there. Did you get them all? Hope you did. Let me inspect it. I'll tell you. Oh, Pami is knitting while watching and typing at the same time. I'm really impressed. I wouldn't possibly be able to type with knitting needles in my hand. I'm going to say that now.
Yeah. I think that will look really pretty.
Works for me.
So guys, I did quite a bit today.
You did.
I did a turtle.
Yep. Before you even started?
Before I even started, which is true. I did this beautiful dragon.
The Leviathan is all set to go.
A Leviathan is set to go, and I did that right there, which is the
ice creams and popsicles.
And I did some of these.
Some of the cupcakes.
Some of the cupcakes.
And a flutterby.
And I did a butterfly lid. Now, this butterfly lid will go on.
Got to get the other mold. Make sure everybody knows.
No, it's not a mold.
It's not?
No. We'll go on this.
Yep, when it's finished.
When it's finished.
But that came out of a mold, of course.
Oh, of course it came out of a mold. But there you go. So this will go over that. And it has little hearts and everything.
It's got little compartments for people to store their stuff in.
Compartments
trinkets.
For things. Yeah. So I think I did fairly well today.
Got quite a bit done.
I think I'm done. I'm going to go eat.
Sounds like a plan.
If you like my video, I think I'm right at the 59
You are.
mark. Or 56 mark.
58, I think, dear.
58? If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video.
Ring-a-ling.
And last but not least, please comment and let me know which one of these is your favorites of what I worked on. Do you like the turtle? Do you like the doming part where I worked on the hearts to make the doming? Or do you like the butterfly? Or do you like this gorgeous, and I mean it's absolutely gorgeous,
Leviathan?
Or do you like the ice creams I worked on? And then last but not least, I'm not done with them, but or do you like the cupcakes?
I like the turtle. I might even put a comment.
Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. Many blessings and shalom. I'll talk to you guys later. Please.